follow the rest of the story and subscribe. As pain surged through her, she knew she was on the edge of collapse. But somewhere, through her haze of agony, she heard footsteps, sharp, hurried, and drawing closer. It was Ethan, his face a mask of fury as he stormed into the room. Seeing her sprawled on the floor, his icy gaze shifted to his mother and her friends, who were frozen in their tracks. His jaw clenched so tightly that a vein pulsed along his temple. Loretta's confidence wavered for the first time. She stammered, "Ethan, you don't understand. She's been lying to you, cheating. I was protecting you, saving you from her deceit." But Ethan raised a hand, silencing her. His eyes darted to the remnants of shattered furniture, then back to his mother. "You thought I'd believe a cheap video over the woman I chose to marry?" His voice was dangerously low, each word a dagger of restrained fury. Loretta stepped back, attempting to summon her usual defiance. "Ethan, I had to show you the truth. She's manipulating you. Enough!" His shout reverberated through the room, making everyone flinch. Turning to his mother's friends, he pointed toward the door. "Leave, now!" One by one, they filed out, casting fearful glances back at Loretta, who now looked as though she might protest. But Ethan's cold, unwavering stare silenced her. Once they were alone, he approached his wife, kneeling beside her. His touch was surprisingly gentle as he helped her to her feet. His voice softened, though his gaze still burned. "Are you all right?" he asked, his fingers grazing her face. She took a deep breath, summoning what little strength she had left. "I don't know what you expected me to say. You've destroyed my life, Ethan. You put me in a cage and then expect me to love you for it." Ethan's expression flickered, a brief flash of vulnerability beneath his otherwise controlled mask. "You are everything to me. I did what I had to keep you safe, protected from people who don't understand you, who would hurt you just like they did today." His voice hardened as he glanced at Loretta. "I never wanted your protection, Ethan. I wanted freedom." A shadow passed over Ethan's face. He tightened his grip on her arm, just slightly. "I can give you anything you want, except that—" She pulled her arm free and, in a final surge of defiance, turned to Loretta, her gaze sharp and unyielding. "You thought you could break me today, but you've only made things worse for yourself. Ethan may control me, but that doesn't mean I'm powerless." Ethan looked from his mother to his wife, as if a realization had dawned on him. He took a step back, conflicted, but then his eyes turned cold. "Mother, if you ever step foot in this house again—" Loretta's face twisted with anger, but she saw the finality in her son's expression. She stormed out, defeated for now, but vowing under her breath that this wasn't over. Once alone, his wife faced Ethan, her face a mixture of exhaustion and a new, steely resolve. "I'm not afraid of you anymore, Ethan, and if you truly want me, then let me go." For the first time in years, Ethan looked genuinely uncertain, as though he knew he was losing control of the very thing he cherished most. And for her, a small victory had begun in that single moment of uncertainty.